Hello, my channel mammals. It seems like we're always only in two places on this great big huge ship, the galley or the shipping department. And so today we're down here again because I want to apologize for not being clearer in my message to you, because I can see very clearly now, looking at it from your perspective, how it would be confusing about the boxes. We had that little video about these decorative boxes, right? And I was saying how they were made for the jewelry. So they're all of them are pretty flat, because jewelry, at least our jewelry, isn't big and round. So then we found that when we started making the adornments, we were able to put a lot of the adornments in it, like I showed you the little cardigans in the little square boxes. And we have a tallish box, but it's only about yay wide, and that is for, we use it for the adornment. It's called Christmas Spring, I think, and it's like a little spring cage. It's small though, it's yay big, and it has a little present inside of it. You split the spring apart and the little present pops out. And that's the only thing that we use that's a little bit taller than other things, but nothing's square, you know, nothing's cube shaped. So we can't have a gift box for the glass globe ornaments. Unfortunately, they would have to have a whole new manufacturing of a huge quantity, and they're hand blown, hand painted. We didn't make large quantities of them, and they mostly have sold. There's only maybe twice as much as you see here left of them. But it's confusing because when I was speaking of them as gift boxes, people assumed that I meant any gift can be in a box, and unfortunately it isn't quite like that. It's only certain things that could fit. And so I wanted to clarify that and apologize, because it makes you, even though you have something beautiful that's come to you in a shipment, then you feel disappointed because it's in a ragtag shipping container. and I wouldn't want you ever to be disappointed or to have any kind of a crestfallen feeling when you're doing something so wonderful and your vision is so clear. And it's I who have made the mistake of making things clear enough for you. In fact, even one person recently received a Christmas, or a round ball, glass ball, and he understandably assumed it was going to be a big glass ball like this, because in the price online, this was done a long time ago, and I never had anything to do with it, so I'm not absolving myself of the ultimate responsibility, but it just, these things happen. The person who measured them by circumference, and I said, by circumference? You only need to do, like, measure a swimming pool, like, so you know if it's going to fit in your garden. But for most things, people think in linear terms, so they think of width and height, and so you would, and it didn't say circumference, it just said nothing. So of course it would be natural to think, oh, whoa, these are 8 inches in diameter. And so that was a disappointment. Imagine, you know, it's like he comes to your house and it's 3 inches in diameter. And so those are the things that need to be clarified and refined. And I'm working on it now, and we all are. We're all working on it and trying to be sure that we don't live in our own little cupboard. You know, we have to understand, how does this voice come out to the world? how is it absorbed by all the different perspectives and experiences of people. So but I thought, well, since I'm here, I'll confuse you even more and show you another adornment that does fit in these. Remember I told you last time this is for like a choker, a lady's choker around her neck. It's the perfect box for that. But it also works for these gear. They're called Christmas gear, I think. I don't know why. We shouldn't say Christmas gear. Just gear, because it's for any time of year, anywhere, in all cultures. But here's one that actually has a tree. But if you lived in the mountains in the north, wouldn't this be beautiful hanging in the window with your look at this. Here's a little Christmas tree, or a little tree, just an evergreen tree. Can you see it? And that gear is actually a gear, a water gear. It keeps the two of them together, or many of them, lock the water from going through. I don't really understand, but I think it's a beautiful shape and color. I love the way it looks. There we are. And then there's a big nut here at the bottom, a brass nut, and these ball chain. And I'll show you the other one, but see how it's just so perfect for this to fit in here. And it closes right in, and what a surprise. And then here's the other one that we did, same, but with a different color of ribbon and a different color of, or a different object. And this one's about cake. So people who believe in birthdays, which I don't, and or people who, like to celebrate cake, which I do. This is it. See the little cake? Is it too much backlight? It's hard for me to tell what you're seeing here. And then this little beautiful ribbon. Again, I'm kind of arranging it as it's being packed away. But anyway, that's this one. And as I said last time, these could hang off of a valance in the light of the window. They could be a pull. They could be, I don't know, they could be for anything. And they could be a very elegant necklace. It could be up here at your neck, under your collar, and hang down over a beautiful flowery dress. Okay, so we'll end on that note. See, and it's all tucked in now. Voila. I hope everything's clearer, and I'm so grateful for your tolerance. Everybody has been, where there has been a mistake on our part, they've been so generous with their forgiveness. And even though it's such a bother when you receive something that's not quite right, and I don't want it to be like that. And one person didn't do this on purpose. She said, well, when you had MacKenzie-Childs, all the shipping was perfect, and we all talked about it all the time. And I just I fell into a pool of tears, because I thought, oh, I don't want to go backwards. I want to go forward, and I want to make the world better. And I don't want to be a burden on anyone. But I understood, that was, we had casts of thousands. We had all kinds of amazing equipment. We had people who built crates, and people who worked on scientific experiments to make different kinds of formulas and things for shipping. And it was wonderful. And we're like going for walks on the streets looking for boxes. And it's really fun. I'm not at all sorry. It's just different. So So long. See you soon.